back to Reus 2. We're done with the first era on this planet, so we're going to be doing the second and final era, because we haven't unlocked the third one yet. We have to choose between a calm era, castles and knights, damned plague, and revolution. Revolution looks exciting, but getting the Huntress to 30 population seems very difficult. Even with the bonus that's going to be like, oh yeah, it'll increase a predator's food based on your wealth. If I knew for sure that Marlins were predator, I might go for it. Because I have like a Marlin incoming here sometime during Age 2 that's going to be huge. But if it's not a predator and I can't do that, then it's going to be really tough. And damned plague seems awful. It like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's actually easy. I could just do it. But the bonuses I get are not going to help me much with it. You know, have 30 population on the whole planet. Not easy, but not as hard as having 30 population in this one city, right? And the inventor has 20. Like he's already at 17, as you can see here. So getting him to 20 would not be that hard, probably. Just throw in a little bit more stuff, and we could get that. But castles and knights looks pretty easy, right? I think. The inventor's already satisfied. The miner, I mean, Huntress is not too far off. How's the miner doing for gold? Not terrible, I guess. But not great. Maybe it would be hard to get him enough wealth, now that I look at it. Getting him to 18 wealth does seem challenging. Yeah. So maybe I just take Damned Plague. An evil scientist from the Inventor's City has made a profane discovery. It does not bode well for the humans, but your interest is piqued. Will you help the scientist complete his experiment? So... I mean... it just seems so bad. They're all terrible. This could be my day to do Calm Era, I guess. I think generally that should be your fallback only if you can't do anything else. And like getting these doesn't seem that hard. 30 food, no big deal. Inventor has plenty of space to get more science, especially with an evil hideout. And Forbidden Formula, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what that's all about. Poison of some kind, maybe? So we have 2 upgrade charges now. And indeed, the evil hideout has appeared, it would seem. Plus 100 curios if there's a toxic bioticum within borders. Ah, and I wanted to see... Okay, philosopher bonus is still apparently contagious, right? Ah, but Forbidden Formula is also contagious. I see. Okay, so what is this? Forbidden Formula. Plus 50 curios if there are at least 2 toxic biotica within borders. But it also says helps against headaches and breathing. So it kills people somehow, perhaps. I assume an alchemist hut is going to be good. We should have plenty of distinct biotica with science in the borders, right? Within borders, that goes out to here. Oh, an animal booster, how nice. So, Gumbo Limbo, that's 1. This is all inside the town. Stone is 2. Ramon is 3. 3. Okay, well maybe not as clear cut as I thought. Still, if we could get a fourth, that'd be 80 science. Now weapon, okay, so weaponsmith is the one that says per metal, and it's an era 2 thing. Toolsmith is for minerals in general. This is for metals specifically. Okay, this is where I got mixed up, I guess. They have the same kind of icon, they're different text. And a very similar name. So are we gonna get 4 tree biotica and borders? That would be pretty cool, right? There's one here. 2, 3. Like, yeah, it would not be hard to get 4 trees. Do they have to be distinct? I'm kind of surprised he only has 20 technologies. Yeah, I guess he had like 18 before the evil hideout showed up, or something like that. So bamboo isn't a tree. We would have to put down another copy of one of our trees, like another Ramon tree, which doesn't mind biodiversity constraints. Or maybe draft something. What's my goal again? Just lots of food, basically. Given that all I need is food, it should probably be a papaya tree. But all of his projects give him science, so I can't really like work towards food in that way. Alright. Let's take a wood workshop. So be it. Oh, are there animals like want to be near trees or something? Oh, and also, what's the deal with marlin? Are they in fact predators? Could I have gotten away with this? They are! Oh, I could have made a pretty cool marlin. Maybe that would have been enough that I could focus on the huntress. Okay, well, let's get that papaya tree, or maybe no, I just need lots of food, right? I don't want another Ramon tree. It would be good for biodiversity, but what I need is food. This guy likes to be next to trees. That could be cool. He's even a critter. So is herbivore. He doesn't care about trees. Does the scientist, like, I mean, I'm sure he'd like to be able to trade some. I could put a squirrel monkey in there. It wouldn't be so bad. But he wants to be adjacent to multiple such things. Multiple good things. A parakeet here. Okay, yep, right. So the fact that a parakeet here would be happy to be next to a tree is sort of a reason to put a tree here. Probably in either of these spots, I guess. But it seems like I should be focusing on food, so I guess I'm just going to do that. This is not that much food, but it's also a ton of science. There's another 200 science. So that should be enough to invent a new tool, at least, or a luxury, or whatever they are. It sure is slow, though. Show me what you got. it takes so much science for this stuff, huh? They're just barely gonna get there. Oh, he needs more unique biotica as well. Okay. So maybe some animals could do it. They give me like drafts and upgrades. Anyway, what's he inventing? Hammers again. We're hammering. Thinking about trees. You invented furniture. Yeah, okay, well that's not that impressive, kids, but sure. Ah, project ideas, everybody. Good. So what do you want? I mean, we still have a bunch of elements in borders, right? A statue could be a thing? Amulet smith, I mean, I don't think I have all that many gems. There's this amethyst, and I think that's it. Whereas, for elements, I mean, this is legacy at 100. So, flint's an element, stone's an element, bedrock is a double element. So we have 4 currently, right? This is easy to get a boost of 40-40. If I ever put another element in, we can get another 60-60. What are you up to? Oh, you're gonna go import the poison. Okay. At least you'll get philosophy while you go. Poison or whatever it is. So they're buying glue. But they've also picked up Philosopher Robes and Forbidden Formula. Toxic biotica. Yeah, I guess I should do an inventory on what I have that's toxic, huh? The Ramon tree is not. Parakeets aren't. We do have a pit viper, and papayas are not toxic. Bamboo isn't toxic. So if I snuck... Or wait, is it? It's within borders, right? Yeah. So... I think the only toxic options I have are pit vipers at the moment. I already have one, so like their output is not great. I don't want to use up a space on Pit Viper just to get 50 whatever. Over here, it seems a little more reasonable that it could maybe happen because we have all this ocean stuff. The white plumed anemone is toxic, apparently. So if I like put a pit viper here, that would be a second one. Or suckerfish are not toxic. Sea bass are not toxic. Marlin isn't toxic. Like, okay, so I don't have any toxic fish. But sea anemone is toxic also. So that's a thing I could do. This wants to be near minerals, I don't know. And I have a sea anemone over here. These guys don't even have the toxic thing. But also, they don't have two toxic... They don't even... Everybody has exactly one toxic thing, it seems like. Which is the wrong number. See an enemy here. Now, what about that coral rock I could put in somewhere? No, that's a reef. The sea anemone. And the white plumed anemone. Well, this place doesn't have any minerals, so like they don't want it either. Okay, I should just not focus so much on that. I should figure out what you're doing. Butcher. Number of distinct animals with food. Number of fish. So I really would love a fishing fleet. How many fish do I have right now? 1, 2... I'm hoping to put in a third. So not that many, it would seem. Like I could throw in a sucker fish or something. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Like maybe replace this coral rock? It's happy to be next to animal and coral. But no one else really cares about being near it. So that's a thing we could do, is just plop a suckerfish in here. And then when I make this a marlin, we'd have 4 fish. That's still only 80 feet. Could butcher be a thing? How many animals with food do I have? I mean, there's the jerboa, the herring. Clownfish doesn't have base. He's producing food, but only because of this animal. So I have 2 animals that make food currently. So 4 animals is even harder than 4 fish, really. Oh, 3 food animals. I could get to that. I just put down a marlin and we're good. Huh. Distinct total animals, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. The marlin's gonna be 5. These are all sorted. I bet I can get fishing fleet, and I want lots of food. Because that's my air goal, and I'm still quite far away from it, aren't I? But I don't have to commit until I actually get it, though, I suppose. So why don't you come over here, Mr. Ocean Man? And... I'm thinking we put like a barrel fish down here. Oh, it has to be a level 2 slot first, right? I'm gonna want to put like a barrel eyes and a marlin down there once I upgrade these slots. So that's 1, 2 fish. 3, 4 fish. And 6 is gonna be a bit of a stretch. It would literally have to be all 6 of these slots I have, basically, which is maybe fine. But hang on, you said distinct fish? No, just fish. So... just get this replaced with a suckerfish. I don't care about your science output anymore. Well, no. What I should be doing is filling this so I can upgrade it. What do I fill it with that will be good to lock in, basically? Some lame old herrings. A sea bass costs biodiversity, but that cost will go away as soon as I upgrade it. So the question is, how many critters are in this biome? It's not a critter. We have a herring. We have a clownfish. I mean, that's it, right? So I could put a suckerfish here first, and then a sea bass here and lock it in, because that would be my third critter, right? Yeah. The sea anemone is much worse than the coral rock, I suppose. But really, the coral rock shouldn't be counted as getting its plus 15, so it's really only 32 science. And this is 14 plus 15, so it's like 29, plus some mysteries. I think the sea anemone is actually better than the coral rock. So let's, oops, no. Let's put a suckerfish right here. And then, I guess I may as well, yeah, I'm going to put the sea bass right down here. And that's going to give you your fishing fleet thing right there. So be it. Yay, woohoo! I have a draft lying around I haven't even used. Oh, are you guys expanding? No. What are you doing? Oh, you're just going out to admire the new temporary sea bass. Alright, what is this draft I'm sitting here waiting on? I don't know what I need more of. More rainforest biodiversity, because I have one huge rainforest biome, I guess? Jade ritual? What? What do you mean, parentheses ritual? None of this makes food, which is sort of what I want. I noticed the jade has a bunch of distinct biotica. It has a rubber tree, which might matter. Does it like trees? Is there something around here that likes trees? You have a lumber mill or something? A wood workshop. So if you could build 2 more trees, you'd get a bunch of science. But, like, not enough to really worry about. Plague buff. Ominous. So trees could be a thing. So this makes distinct plants in biome. Don't I have like a lot of those? Well, I don't have any bamboo yet. But I mean, I'm sure I could place one. So you get a bunch of gold out of that. Why do these... Oh! Why do these say desert on them? So it unlocks these not for the rainforest, but for the desert? Come on, man, I wanted, or does it mean they're shared with desert? It does have a picture of a rainforest symbol right under the big agave name, so I think this is like available in desert and rainforest is the idea. So that's one option. What does the other guy have built who's in the rainforest? He likes just basically minerals, right? Minerals and elements? Yeah. Jade is a gem. Hemp comes with some stuff I don't really care about. Ah, obsidian. That's a new element. True. And a gem for what that's worth. And it loves adjacent minerals. And it's an element that loves biodiversity, which we have a ton of here. Yeah, yeah. I guess we'll take obsidian. To make the miner happy. Okay, but it's now time to commit the Marlin Gambit, I guess. I have 4 patches to upgrade. Wow. Okay, no other drafts, right? Right. This patch... Why do you have to... No, not you. You can do this. Science booster. So wait a minute. Where's its innate yield? I thought those were getting saved. That was the whole point of this, right? Ah, it saved a kelp there for 20 and a sea bass for 30. Now this should have torn down their fishing thing, right? We don't have enough fishing. We're about to get more fish. We're putting in a marlin. Do I would probably put in this guy back as well, the sea bass. No one really cares what they're adjacent to. So let's put in that marlin. Wasting a science booster is kind of a bummer. I think that's just going to have to be the way it is. We weren't going to make much use of the science booster in this place anyway. Oh, it's just raining down from the sky. Marlin. Everybody loves Marlin. It's like Raymond in that way. And I said I was going to put a sea bass there. But it wouldn't be impossible to just put in more marlin, right? Like this one costs 9? Okay, 9's maybe too much. You guys, are you building something now? I heard you celebrate. Don't try to lie to me. Apparently not. Oh, right, we could put a barrel eyes there instead. Which doesn't make food, but it does make 5 mystery. What do you do with mystery? Oh, 5 extra food. So this barrel eyes is 25 food and 25 gold and a biodiversity. Whereas this guy is... I think we could get him, right? We do have 3 critters? Yeah. So he would be 30 food. But losing 5 food to gain, like, 2 biodiversity and 25 gold has got to be worth it, right? Building anything yet? No, looks like not. They're close to their second emblem. And not that far from another trade route, actually? Well, didn't I get like an ostrich or something? I did. And there's biodiversity just lying around here. How are these guys... Like, they'd love to expand. If I just put an ostrich out here, they would be all over it. So... why don't you just turn this all into desert, I guess. And I'll throw an ostrich in here, along with a... something. What does she like? Just fish. Okay, we're not... Can we... Yeah, okay. Focus on desert lilies. So mudcrack would not be crazy. But I can build sand grouse and ostrich. Oh, I see. A sand grouse, it looks like always costs 1 biodiversity. This is like not an apex bioticum. But then the apex ones cost a scaling amount. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, this is... I didn't realize there was already something there. So the ostrich isn't going to have the best time here because of this non-empty spot. But I could like replace this with a mudcrack or something and I'm sure it would be fine. It's basically doing the same job. Yeah, so let's do the thing I really want, which is an ostrich here. That'll convince them to expand, I assume. Yep, here they come. Let's put that mudcrack in here, over the sagebrush. The ostriches are happier. And we'll put a little sand grouse in the blank space. You know, it seems like maybe I should have said 6 distinct animals. I didn't really think of... I forgot about the ostriches at the time. We'd be at... I think we'd be at 200 food by now. I satisfied her thing. I wasn't paying attention to what it was, but I knew she liked food and gold, so I gave her some, and that was what she wanted. Or maybe it was more distinct animals? I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of distinct animals, but surely she wasn't asking for that many. Oh man, -5 minuses. Please, no more. Stop. We've got everything we could ever want. Alright, sure. I guess I didn't have to put it outside. I could have, like, upgraded one of the existing ones. You know what this really needs is an overlay where I can, like, instead of doing this, like, great, showing me pictures of all the animals and whatever, I'm happy to have this mode, but another mode where you tell me what each tile is doing so I don't have to mouse over each one of them independently, and I can, like, look at what would be a good patch to upgrade. Like this ostrich and sand grouse, I could blow them away. Oh, I got another one of her emblems, right? Hunter's emblem, yeah. I mean... Put this on the marlin? Maybe. That seems pretty cool. How much more was that? They should have been like 120, right? Yeah, it's okay. fine. We're comfortably getting in line to get here. To accomplish our last goal. I have all these upgrades I don't know what to do with. Desert, I guess? Don't really want any of this, do I? Well... These are desert only, right? For some reason they look like they should go in rainforests, but they obviously don't. I'm just seeing the symbol of a plant under fan palm and saying, ah, rainforest! But no, there'd be an icon like here. Like one of these, if I could put it in the rainforest. This puts topaz in the forest or rainforest? That's rainforest. So I can get topaz in the rainforest if I wanted to. Doesn't seem that amazing. Distinct barren bioticum. So those are the ones that count as being empty. We basically have like a mud crack and the sand grows. So this would be like 30 food and 40 of the other two. Plus, actually be 60 food. I mean, that's pretty cool. But we don't have a lot of biodiversity to spend in there at the moment. So I should be looking more at the cohorts. Wow, olive tree, huh? That's not bad. 50 food plus 40 if adjacent to another plant. And it counts as empty. What's not to love, right? And I get fan palm, which is fine, I'm sure. We could just order them to expand, right? We could buy an order expander. I don't think that's a great idea, but we could do it. Like an olive tree right here? Doesn't that go kind of hard? It's already adjacent to a plant? I kind of love it. Oh, the slot is level 1, right. So I need to put some other stuff here first. Are you guys like ready to expand, or what's the deal with it? We could buy them a border expander. I assume that would be allowed, even though they're very large already. Oh, it's not too far from squeezing another marlin in here. Like, if I put it here, right? These guys could enjoy the benefits? It would actually get them some wealth, finally? I don't know, I feel like I'm not going to get these level 3s. Well, this Inventor Town one is not hard. Right? He just wants 2 more unique biotica in his domain? I just plop any 2 pieces of garbage down here and he'd be happy? Or here? Right? Like... Does bro want a squirrel monkey? Or... not really. Put a parakeet and a pit viper in? Those are both unique, right? Nope, there's a pit viper already there. And a parakeet there. Oh my god. I sure do have a lot of duplication in this, huh? And I can't easily convert any of these to like desert or something. Because it would break apart this biome, which is undesirable. And also it would stomp on something I'd already built there. I mean, a turtle and a capybara, that would be cool. But that tanks the biodiversity, and I have something somewhere. A tree. I know there's a tree that likes biodiversity. Is it you? Yeah, you. You're making a bunch of science because of all the biodiversity. Well, I suppose I could put something here and then upgrade these slots, locking in the science. And giving me space to put the level 2 stuff. Oh yeah, don't forget all these new minerals I have. Oh jeez, there's so much to do. Oh yeah, so I could like just put a bamboo here, right? Now, okay, let's do that, I guess. The thing is, as soon as I upgrade these 2 away, I'll lose progress towards unique biotica. But that's okay, I'm planning to put more new stuff here. Cinnabar likes reptiles. Doesn't one of my animals like minerals? Yeah, turtles love minerals. Do I already have a squirrel monkey somewhere? I feel like I do. Maybe not? Does he want to live there? I mean, he'd be okay with it. Right? This should be 15 gold and 1 biodiversity. This would be like 10 science and 10 gold and a biodiversity because he's the first one, right? Sure, let's just put a squirrel monkey down here to make you happy. I need to keep an eye on my goal of like having 30 population, but we'll be there pretty soon. What are you doing? You're trading? Oh, you were so close to trading. How nice. What are you gonna buy from these guys? Pretty much the only thing they've invented is fur coats. So my thinking was then to upgrade these 2 slots, locking in the 150 science and getting back some biodiversity. And also making it so I no longer care about having a huge amount of biodiversity in this place. Right, so that I can start spending some on Apex Biotica. So I want to upgrade this patch. Now it's going to make the monkey temporarily unhappy. A science booster, huh? Well, I'm planning to build animals, I think. Ooh, what about this obsidian thing? I didn't even really think about this. Probably not something that goes there. Mica? Ah, it likes a lot of biodiversity, so I could put it here. It only costs 1 biodiversity, so it basically breaks even. And then I could also put the turtle there, right? Yeah. That seems pretty cool. And that makes the monkey happy again. And there's a bunch of food. And actually nets me biodiversity, right. I forgot about that. Now, was Micah actually level 2? Did I have to do that? It is, right? Yeah, cool. Do I have other volcanic biotica? Like, I feel like I unlocked several of them. Yeah, there's Cinnabar. This guy wants another element, right? I could just drop some obsidian on him. Maybe here instead of the Ramon tree. It would make the flint unhappy. But it would get the... Well, maybe I put it here and move the amethyst so it can be next to an animal? Sure. Oh, it's a level 2 slot. Right. Right! So I can just do an upgrade. Like this tree and this flint, I don't really need anymore, although I'd be losing an element. But I could then put obsidian where the tree is, right? It seems okay. But before I do that, I want to make sure I get him... Oh no, he doesn't care about... He doesn't care about finishing this. As soon... If I like, get the statue finished to tier 5, and then I throw away a mineral, an element, the statue's gonna downgrade, so the order doesn't super matter, I think. Oh, I have a draft? Ocean? Sargassum looks good. We have a lot of plants and animals in the sea. Oh, I think we turned a lot of them into animals. Sure. It's an animal booster. Well, too bad. I think that is going to get torched. It wants distinct adjacent minerals. So it goes here. And then cinnabar is also a volcanic element. It won't be next to a reptile, so it's going to kind of stink. Well, I mean, I could put it here and put some kind of reptile there, I guess. It wouldn't be next to the obsidian then. Well, I don't have great reptiles, honestly. So I don't think I'm going to do that. The cinnabar is just going to have to languish, I guess. It's going to have to dedicate itself to supporting the obsidian. up to 15 wealth yet. Did this finish his, Yeah, it got the statue going as well, which is nice. So this thing wants other volcanic biotica around the planet. I don't think I really have any others, right? I have cinnabar, obsidian, unless they're like volcanic animals. I don't think I have any volcanic trees. Yeah, okay. Other distinct... So maybe a second obsidian actually would be good? Would that buff this one? I'm not sure. The miner's inventing something. Tell me. I'm all ears. I'm trying to think of a word for, like, a god whose ears are open, right? I'm always listening. I'm a god who's, like, not omniscient, but audible kind of thing? I don't know. Luxurious rings. Well, they made statues at some point. I didn't really notice. Oh, and we got a second toxic thing in the borders somewhere? When did I do that? There's the anemone. What else? Eh? Cinnabar is toxic! I only looked at animals and plants, because how could you have a toxic rock? But apparently you can. It makes sense. Don't eat it. It's bad for you. Okay. So we have space here. We could just do something. He wants more wealth. How would I obtain such a thing? I could make this a little desert or something? Or an ocean? Try to put pearls in or something? I mean, there's amethyst here. If I put an animal here, you'd be happy, I guess. I don't really have any good animals. I mean, a capybara wants more animals, I guess. But then I need to upgrade this slot. What would I put in it before the upgrade? One thing I didn't quite catch is whether I'm right on the rules about what happens when you upgrade. I know it throws away the bioticum and saves its yield on the slot. What happens to the biodiversity that was producing? Or consuming? Right? Can I, like, put an Apex Biotica in there and then immediately just upgrade it and be like, wow, you know, it didn't cost me any biodiversity and I got a bunch of value. I don't know the answer to that. How many upgrades do I have, by the way? 3? That's so many. Okay, maybe I should look at this, like... Anyone have really cool upgrade slots I could get? Each distinct tags on animals. I know that really does anything. Adjacent critter or fish. So maybe I could just go, like, do something over here? You guys have a bunch of critters and fish, right? Like, I could upgrade the sea anemone, except that's something I'm kind of planning to toss. Maybe? No, I don't know. These two seem to be hanging out alright. I was also looking at expanding the borders here. I mean, I guess... Let's try the shop, right? I've never used it before. I don't see anything here telling me Like that I have slots for it. What is this? I don't know. Let's just buy this, see what the deal is. I think you like click here to do it. Order boosters is available. Yeah, click here to do it, I guess. I want to make sure they go this way, I think. I was interested in this maybe, but... So I do have some okay desert stuff, I feel like. Desert salt, yeah. Oh, and an olive tree, that's right. I kind of wanted to go both ways, really. So, yeah, I mean, I might just spend 2 on you. They only cost me 5 production, right? Go big, lady. Go expand whichever way you want. I'll follow you. Okay, they're going this way. So I wanted some fish here, didn't I? Because she wants to have 6 fish to be happy in her life. Yeah. A sunfish. Adjacent to an expanse biotica. You're expansive, and you're expansive. So yeah. Just go put a sunfish right there. Oh, it's level 1 slot. Can't do that. Well, in that case, is there anything cool we could put in there before upgrading? Red algae? I mean, it makes some science, I guess. I guess the Eon cost of all this is not insignificant, right? Because to place a new, like, upgraded biotica stuff, upgraded slots, like level 2 biotica, you have to, like, place level 1 and 2 things to lock in the bonus, and then upgrade. And then place the 2 things. So it's like 4 total Eon turns, which is 4 turns, which is 20 Eon. You could save the Eon for something better if you just skip locking in some small little bonuses there. Like, I could put some kelp in here at least, right? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna make our goal. Is kelp coral? No, it's algae. I'll put some bedrock in, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this is a waste of my Eon, but I can always go buy more. Wait, does the inventor not have 25? I thought it would show me a number if he did. Surely he does. He has 24. It just went down? Or... let's just make sure he gets that. I could put some science over there. Here would not be so easy. I mean, it turns out, Gumbo Limbo, like, I bulldozed the only one I had. But my biodiversity score is still very high. So I think I'm just going to go plant another one. They're having a great time. Loads more science from the Gumbo Limbo tree. I don't know how to pronounce that. I just... Sometimes I make an effort, sometimes I don't. That's just the way of the world. Nope, still getting used to the... You come over here. So now this is upgraded. There's a huge food booster here. So this is where I want my next Marlin, right? Just give more and more food and gold to this person. Oh, you're now a city of the future. I mean, we don't have enough Eon left to do that. Minor town we could maybe do. But I think throwing, like, a couple things in here is going to be worth a lot. Wasn't there some cool plant I wanted? Sargassum? Yeah. So which one is going to make more food, actually? So how many plants and animals are there in this place? That's a plant, right? Yeah. And that's a plant. So that's 2 plants. And a billion animals. So we'll say 2 sets. And if I then also put down this, that'll be a 3rd set of plants and animals. So it'll be like 205 food? That seems pretty good. Ah, but I won't be able to place the extra Marlin. I mean, this guy seems better than the Marlin, right? But if instead I put something down that I don't currently have any of, I could also put down a Marlin on this slot. And he's giving us like 100 food and 100 gold. I mean, honestly, the Marlin is just, it's not doing it for me, right? Just putting down like a plant I don't know about and a Sargassum, that's going to be more output. Like, put down our first red algae. I don't think we have one of those, right? So, like, Sargassum here. You still have all the fish you want, right? Yeah. Nope. It says ×5. Oh, that's why I was supposed to do the Marlin. Rip. Well... I don't have any sea bass anywhere, right? Yeah. So, okay, I think... because I can't afford another Marlin, I'm going to put a sea bass in, because that gets them a bunch of food as well. More than I could get by placing a new plant I've never heard of. It would increase this thing's food output by a bit. By how much? 90? But I get 120 for just adding any random fish, right? So let's put a sea bass in. Plus, is sea bass a predator? It is, so it's going to make suckerfish happier as well. We get a little gold to go with it. She must be very happy. Oh, you know, I could have totally... I could totally have done the revolution one of have the Huntress have 30 food. I would have gotten a big boost to food from the bonus for that. The encampment that increases a predator's food supply based on the town's wealth. Would make for a really killer marlin. But it's fine. We got the plague thing instead. And I have all this stuff. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh man, you can buy a bunch more upgrade charges. I mean, you're supposed to buy eons, I get. Oh! It doesn't cost 4 plus 6 plus 6, which I thought was like, that's a steep cost. No, you can buy it for 4 or 6 or 6. I was like, it's a steep cost, but yeah, it's a whole extra turn. It seems very valuable. Man, I kind of don't like this planet shop. Because... Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, saying your cities don't lose any of the stuff and you don't lose prosperity either. This is so much extra gas. It's like unbelievable how much more stuff you can do. It does not seem necessary for hitting your area goals. Huh. I don't want to really grind out a super high score. I kind of like that the era is about to end. Like, yeah, I could probably do these if I just bought all the extra stuff. If I buy a couple, I could maybe get the minor town thing done. I don't have great ways to make more gold, though. I could actually make a big blunder. I mean, I guess he has plenty of technology for this. But if I put down a duplicate of a Bioticum, like, let's say I put down a second Gumbo Limbo tree over there in the other guy's town, that would make this one less sciencey. Both because there'd be less biodiversity, and also because the inventor's bonus wouldn't apply to it anymore. It's not unique. And if I did that and that caused me to drop below the threshold for this, that would be kind of sad. What do we need to do here? Nothing. We could just cash out. And that seems fine. I don't want to grind through all this stuff. I just kind of wish I could do this, you know? A little more wealth. I don't really have great ways to do that, I don't think. Agate makes a little wealth. Suckerfish makes a little... Like, I could extend them out here, right? I forgot, I never did put a sunfish in. That would have been better than a sea bass, wouldn't it? Because it's next to two expanse things. And instead of making 40, it would make 55. Yeah, let's just throw that in. I made a mistake there. Oh, it's not a... Is it a predator? It's not. So it'll reduce the wealth a little bit because the suckerfish won't have as many predators to enjoy. But that's okay. Yeah, let's put a sunfish in. It'll be fun. I just forgot they existed. My apologies, sunfish. Anyone have any of these things that are just like not quite fulfilled? You don't. I think yours are all like peachy keen, right? Yeah? And you? Well, if I could put 2 more trees, I guess you'd like that, but forget about it. just like throw down some random animal and forget about it, I guess? These guys would expand if I put something next to them, I think. Like I could put a capybara down here. I mean, I have a microcharge. I guess I should use that. That's free. 12 food for adjacent critters or fish. Doesn't someone have a food booster? I know you do, right? I mean, that would be 3 adjacent critters or fish on a food booster. That seems fine. Okay, what? So we drew Biotica, and because we used the ocean guy, we were guaranteed to get this one, but then there are some other options. Poison Dart Frog, only applicable in rainforest. Adds 2 biodiversity and becomes toxic. Well, that would certainly produce a lot of extra science, I guess. 25% science, that's something. So this would be like 54 food, I think? Right? Because there's 3 adjacent things, we get 36, but then it's also an extra 50%. Surely we can do better than that. Although she's close to giving out an emblem? Wait, I got her emblem 4 times? No, 1 time. It's level 2 one time. When did that happen? I don't see it. Huh? I don't believe you. Whereas, like, yes, this again is why I would want to be able to see science heals. Like, this produces a ton of science, right? 276. And my Gumbo Limbo Tree, 112. So if I took this, put it on the science guy, a quarter of 276. It's around 75, a bit less, times 3 is like 200 something science. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a choice. Centipedes, please. On the obsidian. Is it going to change how it looks? Can I see centipedes crawling around on my obsidian rock? Shows here. They're like, huh, that obsidian looks even cooler than it used to. Oh, it actually gives you all 3 of them. You don't have to choose. I thought it was drafting 3. No, it's going up to having like your full capacity of them, and one of them is guaranteed to be that thing you wanted. Okay, well, so this being tagged toxic, don't you need like another toxic thing? Because of this? Yeah. There's one toxic one around here somewhere. I've lost track of it. The snake! So why don't you come over here and give me a toxic turtle. Toxic turtle! this one, I mean, we want to use it on... Wait, there's a fourth one that was hidden here? Did they give me 2 poison dart frogs? Okay. How much toxicity do you have? 2 or 3 yet, I can't tell which. The anemone... The cinnabar, it's just those 2, right? So I would need to do 2 things for him to get another level of that. Is it tight? Do you have anything toxic in here? Oh, the sea anemone. Okay, so you would welcome some more toxicity in your life, right? Oh, you never went and traded for that. Interesting. You didn't get enough gold to go buy it. Did the miner town? It did, right? Yeah. You didn't get enough gold, so that would be another reasonable thing to try to accomplish with my very last action. If I could somehow give her 28 new gold, that would be something. And then what's this other thing they have? They rain for it. They have more food for critters. Birds and fish. If I put it here, I'd get 4 charges of it, but here I get like 4.5 effectively, right? So let's do this. I don't know, I feel stupid, like I should just go to the high score screen. I'm done, right? But this should make a decent amount of gold, right? So if I just go buy like another vortex. Actually, let's... I don't even know which way they're gonna expand. Yeah. They'll force you. They're gonna go this way. I don't know how to stop them, man. They're crazy. Well, if I can put a critter or fish here, the moss will amplify it a bit. Give me more food. Not that it's a huge... It's so close to being able to afford a Marlin. It's the saddest thing. Like if I bought an Eon, I could put a barrel fish or barrel eyes. And then also a Marlin in here, and we'd be rolling in stuff that just doesn't matter. Just go upgrade this patch, I guess. Hey, we got an animal booster. That's exciting. Let's put the barrel eyes here. And then cash in that Marlin, right? Can I make it a toxic Marlin on the way out? Poison dart frog. Oh, it's only in the rainforest. That's right. What are you guys doing? Are you trading? You are. Okay. I'll wait for that to finish. Because it'll produce... Oh my gosh, look at these Marlins are sick. It'll, it'll cause them to get the toxicity thing, which maybe would do something, although I guess not on reflection. Since I can't make this stuff poisonous as it turns out. Let's just... Toxic amethyst? Oh man, he's like falling apart. Look at him, right? Is that what's going on? Or does he always look like that? They should be getting sleepy now, right? Because it's like... Oh yeah, I can't even order them to move around because the game is over. But I... No, I can. Okay, I'm just confused. This should have 0 output after all. Yeah. I mean, we could do more stuff. Actually, I'm curious. What happens if I buy a neon now? Does the game... It does continue. Okay. I mean... It's not really something I need to do, but I was interested. And why don't I have more emblems? Like, it says I got the level 2 one twice, which doesn't seem true. Oh, it's over here? Why is it on her? This guy. Well, let's take this thing that's on the food booster, right? That's this? Oh, I guess each one of them is responsible for a different kind of emblem somehow? This one is my giant number 1, so it's responsible for the emblem from the first spirit, maybe? I don't know. Look at them go. Yeah, another 180 food just from that little emblem. Pretty nice. And now I have all this Eon that I just bought that I have nothing much to do with. Place some kind of animal on the animal booster slot, I guess. I don't have any capybaras. It's gonna be a sad capybara, though, with no neighbors, huh? Oh, you guys... Right. You would spread out. So I could put a capybara here, and they'd at least have the company of the squirrel monkeys. I have to upgrade that slot, which is fine. I have a million upgrade charges lying around. Let's buy another Eon to throw some other animal garbage in there. They all kind of stink. Capybara a critter? No. I'll just put a guinea pig in there. Or no, Squirrel Monkey likes... There's a mineral booster there. Let's put another obsidian and see if that actually does increase the yield of this one. It should also decrease it, because it would lose the scholar bonus. But yeah, this does go up, so... Other distinct volcanic means, like... The obsidian... Oh... Why did that fall over? I don't understand that. They both fell over because Volcanic King happened? I don't know. Or because the game is over? Who knows? Okay, sorry. I'm sure this was my longest game by a margin. Yeah. The evil scientist achieved success. The forbidden formula is poisoning the people. Oh no! Ha 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 ha! And he's turning into a zombie. And and spreading the zombie plague. Well, good thing I'm not a human. I can just watch this and laugh. This is a new kind of prosperity. Eastwood Temple is affected too. And I was very careful to spread the poison to my third city. Maybe if there's some third era continuation from this, you might either want to do this or want to not do this. I don't know. But we did it. Damn Plague level 3. Yep. We accomplished all this stuff. I'm not going to read the unlocks this time. I'm just going to hit unlock all, or unpack all. Yeah. Crocodile. A brock. A coral of some kind. A turtle. A sea turtle. A manta ray? And a mango? Yeah, a mango. Okay. Oh, you can actually look over them. Cayman, not a crocodile, excuse me. Zinc. This mango, but it's not a mango. Red sea whip. Sea turtle? And a manta ray and a mango. Cool. Leave planet. Oh man, and then a bunch of this stuff as well. So now you can bring a different mineral guy, and he makes taiga instead of deserts. So in Terraform, just add Terraform features. Different giants have different features, I think. Buy nomad charges to make more cities? Are you insane? 3 is plenty. You can buy expansion charges to just like add more space to the planet. So I guess you could like do both of these, right? Make more space on the planet to put another city. 2-star effects. What? From now on, achieving 2 stars in an area will grant additional rewards? Why would you put this here at level 9? Okay. The unlock system in this game seems bizarre to me. Oh man, and the amounts for this are getting quite high, so you actually have to grind through a bunch of games to get to the real game? So we get third era at level 10. That makes like the full game, I guess. And 3-star Biotica, but then there's still more stuff to unlock. Bonus Apex unlocks. Okay, for finishing planets, you unlock Apex things more quickly. Fine. All giants can create their secondary biome. So, like... Okay. Merchant and miner. Alright, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.